Hey you guys, it's KlaireeBerry. I'm here today with the horoscope for Wednesday. It's going to be today, the 7th. I tried to post this to get it up last night, and then I accidentally went ahead and did the 8th anyway, because I'm so busy looking forward to this energy that we have building up towards the weekend, okay? Which I will, of course, talk about. The moon in Gemini, the moon in Cancer now that is coming here. Those videos are going to be up soon. We're still in Gemini right now, but of course looking ahead. So stay tuned for more videos, basically. More horoscopes, more daily stuff, or like every couple of days. So yeah, and then there's the dailies as well, which is what we're doing right now. So today is Wednesday, the 7th. Let's see what we get first. Okay, Page of Pentacles. This came up last week, or maybe earlier this week as well. So we're shifting around a lot of this practical energy because we do have Venus in Virgo, okay? So we are, I think, starting to make, some changes, even more changes, could be at home or anywhere in your practical life. A lot of this is having to do with not just our social lives necessarily, but how we portray ourselves professionally as well. And basically the only aspect we have going on today, which again is a big contrast to what's going on for the rest of the week. Of course, we have our Gemini moon, but we have this wedge with Venus in Virgo and the Mercury in Scorpio and Taurus and Uranus. So both of the obviously Venus in Virgo and Taurus and Uranus are in earth signs. So there is that pull, towards that side. And it's also showing up as dedication today with Venus and Virgo. There's definitely a pull between, I think some of the inner healing that we have to do and just wanting to kind of be alone, wanting to be alone with some of our deeper moods, some of the things like that, some of this, just this emotional stuff that we have to get through in Mercury and Scorpio that we're naturally more inclined to want to deal with right now. Get to the bottom of things regarding your inner healing, shadow work, inner child healing. These are all very important things to do, okay? Check out my program in the description box below. But again, Virgo can sometimes, especially I think with a Mercury and Scorpio in this conversation with Taurus and Uranus, is like working with that, that balance of like, yes or no, do I, are we, aren't we, wanting to be dedicated, feeling that urge, feeling that love to be dedicated, but still being reserved about it, And it's kind of like giving what you can give at that time, or taking what you get, not really expecting so much. Because again, if you're expecting a lot from your partner and saying, you have to do this, you have to do that, right now for me, then that's the Virgo Venus, no. If there's cold feet in any of the relationships at all, don't worry, because this can change, but it's not going to change through nagging. It's not going to change through, any of that sort of stuff. And the one thing, that it might change with too, that is helping, again, I keep saying we need our own purpose. We need our own life. And it can't just be a job making money. It's got to be real, because that is how, we have a lot of our emotional fulfillment and true emotional fulfillment. Our person, regardless of popular belief, is not there to emotionally fulfill our every need. And in this day and age, your partner, supposed to be your best friend, you're supposed to be this and that. That's a lot of pressure, okay? And this Venus in Virgo is not going to be all about that. That's going to make them, if they feel like they're being pressured to give more than they're ready to give, people are going to be coming back. They're going to be taking steps back, running away. Okay, but again, if we focus on, the practicalities of the relationship, sometimes it's just as simple as how many times, do we work things out? All the times we've done this. What always happens? How does that cycle usually play out? Use that to work towards this new beginning emotionally here. More emotional new beginnings. Okay? But again, I think this is transformed through, there is some kind of this revolution going on, okay? Again, it has to do with with this Venus in Virgo, this fresh start, with these new ideas because of Mercury and Scorpio, Okay, these are all in this wedge together. And it's going to be pretty mild. It's not going to be, this conversation and how this shows up in our lives. It's not going to be one of these crazy, it's not T-squares. This is just a wedge, Like I said, it's really a good time to balance yourself out emotionally, okay? Maybe wanting to do some inner child healing. If you're working on the program and you're wanting to get there, that can push us through, okay? We have to be vulnerable here, okay? We have to make sure there's this element of not being hypocritical. Again, flip that shadow work around, anything you're projecting onto your person. See how that's meant for you to learn from, okay? It's our relationship with our higher power, and you and your person and their relationship with their higher power, okay? And again, if you're not watching this for love or you haven't found your love yet, the relationship, when I talk about your person, it's yourself. It's yourself. Your relationship with yourself is, still going through this renovation, shall we say, okay? And it's really important. And again, our whatever we're wanting to do new in this kind of money realm, kind of maybe social media, maybe you're starting a new project, okay? There should be like new steps, again, revelations, new ideas coming to light here with this Taurus and Uranus, okay? And how are we going to make this work? How are we going to make this work with the relationship? But also, guys, I think that, again, when you focus and when we have these new ideas and we're turning, this is a revolution in finances, okay? And we're obviously seeing some of that play out on the bigger stage of life, okay? But again, it's a time to get right with yourself, get right with your higher power right now. Come correct, and then you're going to be able to define your purpose. Your purpose is really helping you, again, emotionally right now. It keeps us stable to give back. It keeps us out of our own heads, thinking about our own self and our own problems. It's one of the best kept secrets. It's all this give and take. You got to, there's got to be that give and receive. Okay. So even if you're just wanting to be, selfish and focus on yourself right now and make things better for yourself and your relationships, then still we're talking about, again, this mission. How can you help people? What is your heart's desire? And if you're just focused, if you're just posting about your person all the time, talking about your person all the time, you're missing. That's ego. We don't realize the games our mind plays on us. What you're doing is taking your purpose that should be happening for you emotionally, which is self-inner work, and you're instead projecting all of your power onto someone else. Why would you, we don't want to do that. We definitely don't want to be doing that, okay? Your emotions are being felt for a reason. You need to follow them for a reason here. Okay, I feel like there's a bit of this energy like we're waking up and we realized, again, something about money. We're realizing that we need to start in a new way, do things in a new way when it comes to, again, it doesn't have to be just money, but it could be the mission side as well. It could be social media, all of that sort of stuff together, okay? And the new beginning that you have in this area, I think is going to really give you, again, like this emotional boost. It's like you're a whole new person and you're able to, again, come to the table as more of this whole collected, healed person, okay? So whatever you have to do, stay on track, on target, and as much as we can do to get over this ego, okay, that can pop up, okay? And it's ego, but it's also, there's still this like resistance to change, resistance to going in, but still thinking that, everything, like thinking that we know everything and we don't need to, again, make sure you're not being hypocritical at this time, okay? And see where, if you may feel a little behind in certain things right now, but again, just use it all, okay? Use your emotions and what you truly want emotionally to guide you into, again, what you want more of, what you want even more of. Remember, these are all cycles in the holistic law of attraction, okay? And this whole, you've missed the starting gun analogy. Like, it's not that you really have. It's just that you may feel that way. Again, there's, don't compare yourself to others at this time. This is about you. This is about your journey, you and yours. Okay, you and yours. And we're able right now, through how we're thinking, through how we're feeling, how we're acting, to really work with this change energy. Okay, the wedge is pointing at Taurus and Uranus. It's highlighting that. So again, today we may be focused on, money, work, getting whatever where our projects are kind of off the ground. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I got to get this going. And, there's still some of this like, okay, debate, energy, true debate though. This is like passion coming through in a really focused way. And it's on your passion, okay? It's through your passion. Your passion can bring you closer together right now, even if you don't see it. And it's an ethical, it's taking like some of these, like our old goals and our old, like, there's ego surrounding some of our old intentions. And so when we remove that and find, get to kind of the truth of the matter, which we'll do if we listen, do the shadow work and go inward with our emotional healing, then you're able to kind of, again, regroup, reframe, restart. Big on redos right now. Redo energy is good. Maybe kind of a jolt, oh, wait, I need to do things in this other way, and you need to, again, kind of emotionally connect to this new purpose, new passion, new revolution. I probably don't even need to tell you that because I feel like it'll be coming through. Okay. And if it hasn't yet, this is what's going to be happening. Okay. And we are, is a good time again to kind of collect yourself, rest up, self-love, do the inner work right now. Because we're going into a few days where we have a lot of T-square energy, a lot of, combustible type of stuff. And that all starts tomorrow. So stay tuned. Much love, many blessings. Thanks for all the likes, shares, subscribes, etc. Find me all over social media. Links are in the description box below. Links are at KlaireeBerry.com. If you want the personal readings or the program, that's in the description box below. And again, thanks so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.